Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and this is the kitty assistant Seno Asagiri, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for UNDEAD UNLUCK chapter 239. But before we get into this final live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, is kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable Baba Kitty here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, man, this is going to be a bittersweet one here, because I've been covering UNDEAD UNLUCK since chapter 1, and yeah, it's crazy that this series is ending like almost exactly on its 5-year anniversary. It's like a week after, so to speak. How I'm going to do this is, just like with my other final live reactions, is we're not going to do a recap. We're going to dive straight into the chapter. And then I'm going to give my thoughts on the chapter as an ending. And then I'm going to give my thoughts on the final arc and then the manga as a whole. Because, God, I have a lot to say on it, and I've had a lot of people give me shit for saying that this final arc, or for my thoughts on this final arc. Especially in comparison to, like, say, with what we've gotten with Mission Yozakura Family, which ended last week. So let's get to this chapter and see how UNDEAD UNLUCK is going to end. Fizz, I fucking hate that you do not have the opening text here, because what it says, which I translate from the Spanish version that's on Manga Plus, is that this takes place 5 years later. Yeah, you wouldn't know that thanks to Viz, fuckers. But God, this color, it's so beautiful, Tosca. I'm going to miss your art. Just to confirm, it is supposed to be today, right? No doubt about it. August 1st, 2020. Don't tell me. The bride and groom are both running late? God, this is so pretty. Ah! They had a Shed boy had a baby! Did they have a baby? Oh my God, or am I just losing my mind? I really hope they did, and I'm not just losing my mind. Come on, let's enjoy our lives to the fullest. And this chapter is titled Deadlock. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this dress. Everyone looks amazing here. Yeah. Oh, let's keep going here. Just the big day. Here we go. Something might have happened to them. Lab members, check Fuko and Andy's locations. Check? We called all the emblems, didn't we? So Julia is a fencing pro and left in charge of managing the union's investments by Fuko. And Victor, he's a sports trainer and mainly supports Julia and White. Yay! I love it. Don't worry, I slipped tracking devices into their belongings. Oh my God. You never know with those two, after all. Whoa, that's what this is? Is this even ethical? We've got permission. Well, I guess it's fine then. We know where they are. Oh, so let's see what's going on with Ichigo. So Ichigo Vorgile was on maternity leave until last year. Her daughter Nico wanted to go to the lab, so she was returned to work with her. Yay! Where are they? We'll go pick them up. Go pick them up from here? So the lab members are conducting scientific research with Julia and Fuko's funding. Well, that's so the scientific experiments, despite everything that happened, like all the the negators' abilities being taken away and all that, and the order being disbanded, the scientific research is still happening. I'm happy that that's the case. Is it really that far, huh? Madarata? Dude, Hosoka, this art is great. Was it like this the last time? Yeah, this is where winter was after all. But I know you've been visiting memorable spots in the current world, but for what because I want to experience the changes to this world as my current self. Fuko Izumo adventure, and I don't think it's changed. Then again, it's a fun time either way. Gina Chamber, painter, and Fuko's attendant. I said what I would have wanted last week. I really wish we would have gotten that instead. I really would have rather had Fuko and Andy be reincarnated. I would have rather have that and everyone get to live, everyone could have remained the same. Or fuck, you could have had everyone else reincarnated as well if you wanted. Or the other thing is, I could save it to the end, but I'm going to maybe just say it here while I have it on my mind, is you could have had Luna not just force it, give the option to all the negators if they wanted to be reincarnated as humans, and just live their life knowing that they were not a negator. And if they wanted to, then there you go. And if they didn't, then they would just keep living life. That's what I think would have been. I think that would have been such a smart idea. In the case of Andy with Fuko, though, because she used the heart, though, and she lost her memories, she was going to lose her memories anyway. Yeah, she should have just been reincarnated and reborn. Andy, because he wanted to be with Fuko, would have done the same thing. That's how I would have gone about this, and I think it would have worked better, and it wouldn't have felt like, especially when it felt like such an asshole with Soul. You could have, do I feel like you could have still had, do I still think you could have had Soul meet up with them and pull that ass pull? Or maybe would have I felt as satisfied with that? Wait till the end of the video and I will give you my thoughts on that. But that's what, just saying this, it's like, that's how I kind of feel would have worked a little bit better. Just thinking about it now. God damn. Sheesh, I get stealing to survive, but if you're gonna steal from guys stronger than you, while obeying the law, that is. If you want food, we got some for you. We're real sorry, sir. And if you really can't get by, then join us. I'll be sure to work you guys to death. Andy, developing country support group, Wind Security Force Captain, sponsored by Fuko Izumo, of course. Oh, you're back. How's the medicine? Safe? Oh, that's awesome. Yep, no problemo. Looks like they stole it without even knowing what it was worth. Damn! Were any of them sick? Nah, just hungry. Good then. This is something I do like, though. I do like that Rip is with them, working to, this feels like something Rip would do. This does. Wind Medical Squad Leader, I like this. I hope Billy is with them. I'll be here once I finish, giving this shot. Wait, I'll be done here once I finish giving this shot. Roger, hey, you done over there yet? Yeesh, listen, my job isn't as simple as all of yours. And, what? And there, Nico's there! What? Vorgil wins Science Squad Leader. What? All that's left is to get a water filtration system and it's good to go. I'll leave things to the locals. Time for the next stop? Yep. August 1st, 2020's visit is, We did it! August 1st, 2020's climb to the summit is, what? Oh, I forgot about the wedding! What? You forgot about the wedding? We were sure you were totally committed to it. Ichigo's been blowing up my phone. Apparently the girls are pissed. Of course it's today. We got so lost in all this mountain climbing that a whole day has passed. What are we going to do? We'll never make it in time. She is definitely late too. Talk about utter unfettered confidence. In that case, I'll get there before him/her, and I'll be the one to wear the pants in the relationship. Do you even hear yourself right now? Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's hurry. Sorry, I know you planned on painting on the summit. Oh no, painting's not the priority here. Not in this situation. Fuko! Tatiana! You really were at the mountaintop, and on the day of your wedding. Don't cringe. Dude, so Tatiana is still a pro model and entertainer. Okay, so she's currently on vacation in Japan. Hurry and grab hold. Wow, you've grown, Tatiana. I've seen you on TV. It was absolute hell getting the permission to fly here. Sorry about that. Come on, let's get started. Huh? Get dressed. It'll be dark by the time we get there. Get ready while you have the chance. Huh? Can I even get into it? I packed on a few pounds. Oh, what? Oh, no. With the time it takes to get from here to the airport, and that's if we can even get on a plane. Yeah, it's a bust. It'll be well into the next day by then. Women can be scary as hell when you forget red letter days like this, you know. They hold grudges forever. Now me, I keep perfect track of that sort of stuff. They know! Miss Ichigo snapped when she saw you have a eureka moment on an invitation while she was delivering your daughter. Huh? Oh God. Really? Uh-huh. Found you. Let's see. Found you. We're here to pick you up. Billy. Really? Billy's a history teacher? I'm surprised by that. I thought Billy would be down there with them. I really did, but I guess because Billy was so traumatized from the war, and he wanted to, in terms of teaching history, he wants to teach the kids history so that they don't repeat the same mistakes of the past. Okay, I could see that. Tella being a music teacher does not surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Billy being a history teacher kind of does. Creed being an Air Force instructor does not surprise me. I'm not surprised by Creed being like in the military, like a military instructor in some capacity. That does not surprise me. Like Billy, I'm surprised that Billy is not like in the military or something, but whatever. I kind of wish Billy was down on the ground though. With Andy and them. It just blows my mind that he's not there and that Nico is there with them over Billy. That is just blowing my mind. Rip being down there does not surprise me. This is something that Rip would do. Nico being there just is mind-blowing to me. I'm really surprised by that. Anyways, Mr. Creed is here too. Long time no see, still in the same line of work, eh? I retired last year. I'm a history teacher now. Oh, so he retired. Creed is a drill instructor back in his country. This is his chopper. Okay, so he was in the military and then he retired. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna be like, wait. As I said, I was like, wait. I'm giving it gas. Hang on tight. God, we're gonna die before we get there. It's all right. It's already night. The food has gotten cold. To think they let your cooking get cold. Wait, to think they let your cooking get cold. I should bear them. No, cut it out, please. Haruka Yamaoka currently opening a chain of shoe stores called One Heart. Chikara Shigeno, Tatiana's exclusive cameraman. Yes, thinking of going independent out of guild. Aww. Topple Sparks, Ace Olympic track athlete and field athlete. One Heart's advertising model. I love it. Okay, I'm happy with the direction everyone's going in. everyone, they're here. Oh boy, am I ever glad. I was worried that I'd end up not being able to get any pictures of the ceremony. Well, you know how it is. The star always arrives fashionably late. Oh my god. Sorry to keep you waiting, folks. My apologies, everyone. Wrong person. Filming ran long. I flubbed too many takes. Why were you late? Filming ran long. I flubbed too many takes. It's your own fault then. Sean Dad's actor currently struggling to land a lead role. Hey! Engine roaming with Baka Robin cardigan. Yay! Action! Lake group order up. Wait, but we're in England. Shinomura, yes! Shinomura are married and they have a pair of twins! Oh! And they run a kung fu fitness gym. And I love it. They have twins, a pair of twins, Mao and Xiao. Sorry, that dang Fang was being stubborn and said he wouldn't come. He said he'd come if he could eat ramen. Of course, Fang, of course. I love it. Don't worry about it. We haven't started yet, huh? At any rate, the only ones missing now are, so there's Fang, Kulong, founder and operator of Xiaoling Main, a facility to teach children with no family simple studies in martial arts. That fight with time did that shit. That, like, let's be real. You had that stuff with Fuko, yeah, sure. But I think the fight with time really, like, was that final push for Fang to do that. To like open a facility to teach orphans kung fu, simple studies in martial arts. Like, that to me makes sense. Yusai operates a self-defense dojo, considering expanding overseas. That makes sense to me. Bax, a student, wants to become a plush doll maker. I love that. Karuru retired at the height of popularity, currently an idol producer. Oh, that sucks. Phil, it makes sense that they would retire at the height of popularity, but no, that really sucks. I thought they would be one longer. Phil, student, mother's research assistant. Oh, that's awesome. Lila Tristan, novelist, has a book deal within the year. Ooh. Akira Kuno, okay, currently serialized in a certain manga magazine, anime adaptation coming soon. I see what you did there. Void, current boxing heavyweight champion, doesn't plan on retiring until he loses. That feels right. Layla Tristan resumed being a fortune teller. Yeah, the throuple is going strong. Oh, they're here. Eve, what are they doing? Oh, they crash landed. Bam, nothing. Why are you so darn late? You're one to talk. Hurry up and kiss. Cut the crap and say you love her. You two don't get married. Vic won't ever make up his mind, so please get on with it. Now then, let me see your finger, huh? Okay. Why are you taking a knee too? Just because. Well, whatever. Fuko, will you marry me? Even if death do us part, let's always enjoy what this fate of ours has to offer. Let's Undead Unluck. This is the story of Andy and Fuko Izumo. Next, you're going to show me your vision of justice. Roger, man. Oh god, Victor is so pussy whipped. Hey, you two. Oh my gosh, what's this? It's awesome. A present from all the former union members. Oh, they got him a motorcycle. You can ride this puppy wherever the road will take you. Wait, before that, the bouquet. Toss the bouquet. Toss it over that way. On it. Here, take this. And let's go. And everyone living in this world, sick, wicked sick, and their quest for the greatest death ever. Okay, this chapter was good. This chapter, as a standalone, as an ending, was good. I'm glad this wasn't a completely crap ending. It wasn't. But here's my problem. And this has been a problem with manga as of late, is that the reason why why manga endings haven't been the greatest is because you have everything leading up to it is very unsatisfying. I really wish we would have gotten another chapter I feel like there should have been another chapter before this. I do. But like this as an ending though, I like this chapter a lot. I do. But my problem is, as I said earlier, and as I said last week, is I really don't like how we got here. I don't. I still, as I said earlier in this live reaction, what I think would have helped is if Fuko and Andy got reincarnated, and then hell, if Luna gave the option to all the negators if they wanted to get reincarnated and all that, that would have been fantastic. And in the case of Soul, what I was thinking is if Soul met up with Andy and Fuko, and he was the one, and he didn't get coerced, he was the one to decide to return Fuko and Andy's memories to them, I wouldn't have been as pissed. Because the way it was done, it just didn't feel right. But I'm curious what you guys think about that in particular. If Andy and Fuko were reincarnated, and Luna gave everyone else the option to be reincarnated, they could choose if they wanted to be reincarnated or not. And then they met up again, they recognized each other, Soul was there, and Soul chose to do it. It wasn't Andy like persuading him or anything like that. No, Soul chose to give Andy and Fuko their memories back. I think this would have been a lot more successful for especially going into this ending. But let me give my thoughts on Undead Unluck as a whole. Up until the final loop, this manga was amazing. I loved this manga up until the final loop. The final loop, I think what would have made the final loop better, and I've said this before, is if it would have started from Andy's perspective. And we saw Andy with the master rules and him getting petrified. And then going into the Fuko content. The other thing that that really hurt this final arc is Fuko became such a Mary Sue. She became a Fuko Sue. She could do no wrong. There were no, and that's what really hurt this ending, is Fuko could just do no wrong. I just couldn't stand it. And I'm not the only one that feels that way, that Fuko became a Mary Sue. And it frustrates the fuck out of me. It does. It's like she became like Emma in The Promised Neverland, where Emma became a complete Mary Sue. I think Fuko became an even worse Mary Sue than Emma did, because at least Emma didn't die. Like, Fuko was supposed to fucking die. Jesus Christ. But the other thing that hurt this, and I compared this to Mission Yozakura Family, is that one, we didn't get to like really see more of the stuff at the fight, like even prior to the fight with the gods in terms of Ragnarok. We didn't get like the stuff with Nico and Language. I wanted to see, and also with Sick and Rip to an extent. I wanted to see more fights, like one-on-one fights with the Master Rules leading up to Ragnarok. If we would have gotten that, then like the pacing there, like how rushed it was, I don't think it would have bothered me and other people as much if we would have gotten that. And because of that, it just, for me anyway, it seems like Undead Unluck got axed. I still stand by that. I think this manga did get axed, and it really sucks it got axed. Because in Mission Yozakura Family's final arc, what we had, and I've said this before, in the final arc, we got to see every sibling get an awakening, and we saw them get to fight each of Asa's Horcrux. They're Horcruxes, okay? Let's be fucking real. So each of Asa's Horcruxes. And we even got to see them fight against Asa himself, which was really cool. And each one got to have a standout moment. Here, we didn't get that. We didn't get to have any. We saw maybe like one or two having like a standout moment. We got the one I definitely really liked the most, obviously, was Fang, Shen, and Mui. That was great. Then we had, of course, the stuff with Gina, which was okay, but other than that, not really. The Julia and Victor stuff was great, but like at the same time, I'm just like, in Victor's case, there's like no consequences. It's like Victor can only be around for so long, and then he could stay now. Even though I like Victor and I'm happy that he's here, and I love him and Julia. It's just like it was like okay, whatever. But it just is such a huge disappointment, man, because this final arc had so much potential. It did. It really frustrates me to no end. It does. But will I say this is like up there with like a Call of the Night or a Jujutsu Kaisen, or it's definitely not up there with Jujutsu Kaisen or Domestic Nakanojo in terms of worst endings. No. Is it up there? I don't think so. But it's still, the only reason why I have to consider it as a bad ending is because of the journey leading up to it. And that really fucking sucks. I really wish this was better, Tosaka. I really do. I really wish this final arc didn't suffer so much. I'm just so saddened by it because there was so much potential here. I think just what needed to happen here with Undead Unluck is the final arc just needed more it needs a lot more chapters. It's just, actually, let me say it this way. It's kind of almost like an Eden Zero situation. Well, Eden Zero's final chapter was just a fucking clusterfuck. It was bad. Or not a clusterfuck, it was just bad. But with the Eden Zero, the problem with Eden Zero was that the fight was rushed. There were some fights that were rushed. And it just needed to be expanded upon. It was kind of the same thing with, well, Twin Star Exorcist fight, I would say, wasn't as, it was as rushed as this? I wouldn't say Twin Star Exorcist fight was as rushed as this. No, that's not fair to compare this to Twin Star Exorcist, because that one was more of like a one-on-one situation. So no, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, I feel like you're comparing it to Eden Zero is a little bit better, because Eden Zero, you had the fleet come in. Yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of that cut out. I feel like this is the best way to compare it to is, I feel like it's up there with Eden Zero, but the only difference is, where unlike Eden Zero, where you had a really, like, questionable final chapter, this has a better final chapter. It does. But I'm curious what you guys think of Undead Unluck. I really am mixed on this, because I really do like this final chapter. I like this final chapter a lot. I do. But just the journey to get here is just so bad. It just frustrates me, especially the chapter, but the last few chapters were just so bad. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, and do you guys agree with me in regards to this final loop? What do you guys think would have been better? Do you agree with me that the final loop would have? And maybe this is why, because I still think this manga was axed, okay? It's my tinfoil hat theory. Do you think that if the final loop would have started off with Andy having Andy facing off against the Master Rules, and then having him become petrified, and then going into the Fuko content, that maybe we would have gotten the final fight would have been more fleshed out, like I think it would have? Or do you think we would have still gotten the same thing? I honestly and also, do you think that if we would have gotten, if this would have worked better, if only Andy and Fuko got reincarnated and everyone else, got the option if they wanted to, or remain the same from Luna, And then Sol made the decision of his own volition to give Fuko and Andy their memories back, that this would have worked a lot better. I honestly do. I think that this would have worked so much better, and it wouldn't have felt like a huge ass pull. It just frustrates me, man. It does. It really does. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I think you could have done, I do think that there could have been maybe one more chapter, but it is what it is. Or like a chapter before this. And then go into the wedding. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kick it so we can keep bringing you more manga content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.